And I will tell you right now that the last name Donaldson is my biggest advantage on earth. For every reason you're probably not thinking. Because from day one, I've had to prove myself. And from day one, I want you guys to understand that I've never taken anything for granted. In my 5.5 years at LSU, it took me a minute, I learned a lot. The first thing I learned is scholarships run out after 4. I had a lot of different jobs. But when the 5th year came, I called Dad and said, well, Dad, it's going to take me a little longer to graduate, so can you help me out a little bit? And his answer was a short, brief, no. Said you're going to have to get another job. So I said, well, let me give this real estate thing a try. So my foray into real estate was literally because I couldn't finish college because I didn't have the money. And here I was part of the Donaldson family. I was like, I guess I better try it. So I've been in the same position as you guys had. I had my first real estate class. I fell cold asleep. I remember it like it was yesterday because they were teaching transfer of title. Like one of the most boring chapters in the book. That's the one I ran into first. And my grandpa threw my A textbook at my head because I was sleeping in the front row. So I understand what it's like to sit in real estate school. You're like, what does this have to do with making money? Everything. Because it's an important step. So I remember what it was like to prepare and study for the exam. You think you're afraid of the real estate exam? What do you think it was like for me? I was still trying to truck through and take my time through college. Then I'm a Donaldson about to go take the real estate exam. If I had failed, I'd be like the shame of the family. The most embarrassing thing. I would have lowered our passing rates. You couldn't have been more afraid. So nobody in here will study harder for that test than I did. I was scared to death. And that's how I always tell the story. I only missed one question. But not because I'm smart, because I was scared to death. Fear is a great motivator.